All right, we are back with another episode of It's That Easy, and it's getting exciting because this time we're going to talk about the AFC and the NFC championship games. Man, we're getting close to the Super Bowl. It's getting kind of exciting. Unfortunately, I don't have a dog in the race, but I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. When I put money on them, they're going to be my dogs for sure. So
yeah, might have an underdog in the race.
Underdog in the race, that's right. As always, I'm with my co-host, Big Peso. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. I'm happy we're getting close to the Super Bowl, and not happy, man, because I hate when football ends.
Tell me about it. I cannot believe we're almost to the end of this run here. So, but yeah. So if you're watching, make sure to like and subscribe to the video. That'd be awesome. And man, let's jump into these. So, AFC Championship game, Denver Broncos, who are the top seed, obviously lost their quarterback. So New England right away, man, 5.5 point favorite, 42.5 over under. The NFC Championship game, we kind of thought it would be this, even though the Rams were I think they were the 5th seed. They were still like the top team, right? They just finished behind San Francisco and Seattle. So, or San Francisco, Seattle, sorry, just Seattle. And Seattle's 2.5 point favorites, 47.5. So yeah, let's jump into these games, man, and get to talking about them.
Yeah.
So, AFC Championship game will be the first game on Sunday. So, I know you got some numbers on these. Like, go ahead and throw some stuff out there, man.
Man, everything you got looks good there. You know, the Patriots, they covered the last 4 games. They covered the last 4 spreads.
Yep.
And with the last 2 versus very good defenses, Houston and the Chargers. 6 out of the last 7 games, the Patriots went over the total. They've got 9 players on the injured reserve, but only 1 didn't practice this week. So, and that's their linebacker Landry. They really need him to come back. He's their sack leader, but he's been in and out of concussion protocol for a while.
Geez. Yeah.
So they need him back, but man, I could see them resting him too, thinking, okay, we're gonna win this game.
Yeah,
and we're gonna save him for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he led the Pats this year with 8.5 sacks. And looking at the team, it was kind of hard for me to rate New England's last game, to rate their defense against Houston, because Houston had so many giveaways, not takeaways, but just giveaways.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud, he just didn't look good.
He struggled.
But so yeah, it's hard to compare that. But then I look at the quarterback. I look at Drake May versus a great Houston defense. Especially Jalen Petrie. Man, that dude, I knew he was pretty good.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I've actually watched him with that big old bubble head he wears.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he gets in the backfield fast. He breaks up passes and kills run plays. So yeah, Jalen Petrie and the Houston defense, they caused Drake May's efficiency to go way down. Drake May was only 59%, only averaging less than 6 yards per attempt. I mean, that sucked. He still managed a nice 179 yards of passing with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. And then they were able to use his managerial type of game and put on another 105 rushing yards.
Yep.
And at the end of the, they just needed enough to win, which is what they did.
Yeah.
So, but their offensive line gave up 5 sacks.
Well, Houston sacks. Houston's pretty good at sacking the quarterback. So
yeah, man. But Denver's right there with them.
Yeah. I feel like if Denver's not tops, they're close. So
I look for Denver to pressure New England the same way that Houston did.
Yeah.
So
if CJ Stroud keeps him in the game, he doesn't throw interceptions, and just like you said, kind of manages the game, it's a different ball game because it was close early on, and then those interceptions. Yeah. I think Drake May will be a lot more comfortable than that. A little more.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But looking at this game, so right, like you look at Denver, 14th in points per game. So you kind of assume they're not going to get that many points because their quarterback's not there. But I don't know why Sean Payton would worry me, because that guy, he'll come up with something, to make Stedham look like he knows what he's doing.
Sure.
And, like you said, the Patriots are really good, but I think that doesn't mean they're unbeatable,
No.
And so, hey, you never know what's going to happen, man. Especially, and here's the thing, it's on the road, right? If they were at home, shoot, I'd pick New England easy 5.5, right? Because they, like you said, they've been covering. But man, this is a tough one, and maybe I'm just overthinking it, right? It's just be like, okay, Patriots full squad, Denver not, go with the Patriots. But I just feel like they all get paid, right? They're all Denver's close.
They're all pros.
They're all pros. The defense wants to be there too, so
One thing I think everyone's missing, you've got 18.8 points per game for New England's defense, but look at the postseason. The postseason, they're only allowing 10 points a game.
True.
That 18 points was leading up to postseason, and after that, I mean, it's a different defense that showed up.
But but is that just at home? Like, on the road, would that be different? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So, but yeah. Wow. So this is gonna be a good game regardless that Bo Nix. Obviously, it'd been a better game if Bo Nix is there, and I'm pretty sure Denver will be favored. He's not there. It still should be pretty good because I don't think Sean Payton's just gonna throw in the towel like, okay, next year, guys.
Right.
I know you're gonna tease this one, but like if you had to pick it just on the spread,
Patriots without a doubt.
Patriots. What about the spread? I feel like. Again, right? Like even Houston put up, I think 16 points on them, so they end up going 44 points. Like if Denver scores 2 touchdowns, you don't think it's going to happen?
I'm going to play New England, the under, and I'm going to tease both of those, and I'm probably going to parlay both of them. I don't think Denver scores many points.
Gotcha.
New England is allowing 10 points a game the last 3. Maybe 13 points this game. I can see this game being 24 to 13, 27 to 13.
Yeah.
I think New England covers the spread easily.
Okay. And on the app that I use, I can actually do just a 1-game parlay and parlay all the stuff in there. So I can parlay the spread with the over-under, and I can actually add a few things. So I would love to drop down New England, even though, you know what, but the closer you are to 5.5 points, the more money it pays, right? If you drop them down to 2.5 points, it pays less. Right. So maybe keep that there, but I feel like the over-under, like bump it up and then play the under, or bump it down, in the mid-30s and then play the over, or low 30s and play the over. So that's probably what I'm going to do there and parlay that. Yeah. That'd be pretty good, so.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Denver's defense, which is really good. I think they're probably going to hold Drake May to somewhere around 200 yards passing. But their run defense, they've been holding everybody, up until postseason, they're holding everybody well below 100 yards.
Right.
But once playoffs started, teams have been running over 130 yards a game against Denver.
Yeah.
I think New England's going to exploit that. I think Stevenson and Henderson, I think they're going to put up some good yardage. I mean, I think they probably run for, between them and Drake May, I think they probably put close to 150 on these guys.
Yeah, and if they do that, I think they easily win the game, because if they can't stop the run, then for sure, right, it's going to be, they're going to get a few passes in there. It'll get away from them. Hey, so
I think it'll be a slow game.
Okay.
With the Patriots just kind of slowly moving away.
Yeah.
So,
let me ask you this: Denver, Buffalo, was that a catch or an interception? Did you see that?
That was a horrible call. So
that was
it couldn't. So they made the same. They had the chance to make the same call in the Pittsburgh-Baltimore game.
Oh yeah.
And they called it the other way.
Yeah. Well, and the very next game was Chicago-Rams. And they did the exact same play. Chicago strips him as he was down. I mean, he looked down.
Right.
And then they called it he was down. Like, I get that this guy pulled the ball from him, but in all, like, honesty, the guy for the Bills, he was down. He laying on the ground, or, he's got the ball in his chest. It's a catch.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just done.
Yeah, it sucked. So, that sucked.
Yeah, because that changed the game. I mean, Bills still could have stopped him because they had they had to go the whole length of the field to go kick that field goal, but man, that was tough. And then I didn't realize Bo Nix. I was watching, but I wasn't really watching, and I realized Denver was going to win. I didn't even see the play where he would have broken a bone in his ankle. So
he scrambled left and I don't know what happened, but you can see him fold up.
Gotcha.
But
yeah, so just weird. That's a weird game.
That bad ref call, that definitely changed my game.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
that was my money line parlay.
Yeah,
I had 3 favorites winning and 1 underdog.
Yep.
And Buffalo was my dog.
Well, I remember we talked about that, right? You said at least one dog wins in that round.
Yeah,
and I kind of knew like it wasn't going to be the Texans, so I thought for sure. But actually, I thought it was going to be the Bears, which they also should have won. But we'll talk about that game on the next one. So
right.
So if I'm picking this game, if I just had to stay with these, I'd probably go New England. I mean, I would go New England 5.5. But you know what? I just feel like New England will score, and then like the Broncos will get some crazy touchdown at the end, and it'll probably be like 43 points or something like that. So I'd probably go the over just because I've been burned by the under so many times recently. So
yeah.
But okay, man. Well, that's gonna be a good one. And then after that one, go to Seattle for the Rams and Seahawks round 3. And what's crazy is if you watch the last Rams Seahawks game, the Rams were dominating the Seahawks in Seattle. Seahawks make this crazy comeback. They had to go for 2 to tie it up. It was this weird play. What's that?
They had to go for 2 twice.
Yeah. So the second time he throws a pass, it becomes a backwards pass. They pick up the fumble. Well, no, it rolls into the end zone. The receiver just goes in there to grab it to give it to the official. But when he picks it up, that's the 2-point conversion. They get that, and then they win in overtime. I was like, man, there's no way Seattle should have won this game. So now here we go again. But this time Seattle's got some momentum,
Yeah, they do.
They whipped the 49ers, which I am not mad at all about that. The Rams, on the other hand, should have lost. If Caleb Williams, dude, the guy was just standing there looking for a receiver. He's like, I'll just lead this guy's not even looking. Throws it that way. Man, the guy didn't even see the ball. The Rams guy makes his great interception. Same thing. They drive downfield, so they still could have stopped him. Drive downfield, kick the game-winning field goal. I was like, man, that was that was a pretty crazy one. And you know what's crazy is I picked Rams to win, but Bears to cover. And it was 3.5 points. The Rams won, and the Bears covered. So it worked together. But, man, that was it shouldn't have worked because the Bears should have actually won the game. But you know what? It is what it is. Rams are going to Seattle. I would have liked to see no Bears there, but I think the Bears would have probably gotten beat pretty good. So
maybe.
What do you got on this game, man?
Well, I mean, just like you said, I mean, the Rams were lucky to win last week.
Yeah.
I mean, they're averaging close to 260 passing yards and 125 rushing yards behind maybe the best 4 offensive combinations in the league with Stafford, Kyren, Puka, and Devontae.
Yes.
They're scoring almost 30 points a game. Their defense allows about 250 passing yards, which is nuts, and 110 on the ground. And the defense has given up about 23 a game during the last 3.
Yeah.
Seattle just seems to do enough to win most games with an incredible defense.
Yep.
And their defense has really improved. They had impressive stats during the season, but the playoffs, they went nuts. Regular season, Seattle allowed 190 in the air, 92 on the ground, and 17 points a game. Now, in the postseason, the last 3, they're only giving up 96 passing yards a game, 86 rushing yards a game, and 6 points a game.
Wow.
That's a winner.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
So as they got into the postseason, it seems like Seattle, the coaches kind of paired up a great defense with a more offensive ball control. So going into coming from the regular season, Seattle with Darnold had 14 interceptions and 11 fumbles.
Jeez.
Postseason, they cut their numbers way back. They're not passing very much. They're getting more rushing yards than they are passing yards. They're scoring just a little bit less. I mean, a fraction of a point less. But they're controlling the time of possession, and Darnold's not giving the damn ball away.
Yeah.
So that's huge. I think Seattle's not going to allow Darnold to lose his game for them. They were number 16 during the year in third down conversions at 39%. But when they got to the postseason and they cut back how much they let Darnold throw the ball, now they're up to over 49%. So they would have been number 16 compared to all the other teams in the regular season for third down conversion. Postseason, they compared number 2 to everybody, to all of them.
Yeah.
So that's strong, man. Now, fourth down is a different story. Fourth down, they're the worst. Seattle's the last in the league in fourth down conversions.
Oh, wow.
So let's hope it doesn't get to that. The Rams, on the other hand, they've been number 1 almost all year.
Those guys, they go for it all the time. Like Sean McVay's like, I'm pulling out all the stops. We're going, man.
You look back at December 18th when they played. Let's see, what was that one? That was the Rams. Seattle beat the Rams on that one, 38-37.
Yes. Yeah, so Seattle.
That was my favorite game, man.
Yeah,
that was the game of the year.
So the Rams go and score a touchdown in overtime. Seahawks come back, score a touchdown, and then go for 2 and win the game on that one.
Yeah, Seattle in that game, they were favored by 1.
Yes.
And 41 was the total.
Yeah.
So the Rams were up 30-14 in the fourth quarter.
They were. Yeah.
So, and then they got that punt return touchdown, the long pass to the tight end, the 2-point conversion. Then there was some JSN magic. After that first possession, a Puka touchdown.
Yep.
Then Sam Darnold threw the ball to Eric Saubert for the 2-point conversion. That was his one and only catch of the year.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Man. Yeah, and I know how much you like Puka. So I know it's gonna hurt you this game, but
come on.
Yeah. Seattle. You know, if Sam Darnold has to win the game, I'd be a little worried.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're gonna have to run the ball, and they have good special teams, right? Like you said, they scored a touchdown. Then they obviously got a kickoff return for a touchdown last week against the 49ers. If they do that, right, play good special teams, run the ball well, then that's a Sam Darnold game right there. So did you know this? I think over the last 2 seasons, this one and the last one, I think he's only lost 4 or 5 games, Darnold.
Okay.
3 of them, guess who they were against?
Oh, wow.
The Rams, yeah. Now, this last one they won, but the 3 prior, he hasn't won. So, not that, I mean, I don't know if that's going to matter this game, right? I feel like being in the championship game, I think it's going to be the Seattle team we saw against the 49ers. I think they're really going to get after it.
Well, there's a reason why no one wanted to keep him.
Right, exactly, yeah. Well, I think the Vikings are kicking themselves a little bit.
Head-to-head, in this matchup, how many times has the underdog covered the spread in the last 8 games?
Oh, I'm going to say the underdog, never.
7 out of the last 8 games, the underdog covered the spread.
Well, yeah, it could be another 1-point game. It could be another 1-point game, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
But that last meeting, man, what a shootout. 996 total yards.
Yeah. Oh,
the last 5 times they played were all 1-score games.
Gotcha. Yeah, they scored 85 points or 75 points together, right, in that last one. So, it was a crazy shootout, man.
So what do you like?
So, I like Seattle in this game. I think they do cover, right? Because I don't see it being that close, right? I think the Rams are going to be good, but I think Seattle's going to beat them. And I also think
you're at your number.
Yeah, that's my favorite number right there. Favorite number.
Yeah.
2.5. Seattle wins that, and then I actually think they're going to go over because I don't think they're going to stop the Rams from scoring. I just think they're going to eventually stop them and outscore them.
That's scary, man. You and I are on the same page on both games. That could be terrible.
Yeah.
That could be great or be terrible.
Yeah. That's what happens when everyone's like, oh, we think Miami's going to win the national championship. Guess who won? Yeah. Not Miami.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm teasing this one. I've obviously got a big teaser in play, but I'm teasing this 47 down to 34, and I love over 34.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And these are always 1-score games. So I've got Seattle teasing that down from 2.5 to plus 10.5.
Damn! Wow.
I love it.
So that means the Rams. Okay, gotcha.
Or you could take the Rams plus 15.5.
Right. Yeah.
and that's solid too.
So yeah, with that app that I was telling you, I think I would actually go, and I can do these together. I think I'm gonna go Rams plus 7.5, Seattle plus 3.5.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. That all they gotta do is win. Seattle plus 1.5, and then take the over, put it at 37 if I can, and take the over. And take those three, and I guarantee you that easily pays between 4.5 to 5 times. You know,
that's strong. I like it.
I'm afraid about the over because if they go crazy, I'm not going to bet. Sorry, the under. I'm afraid to bet the under because even 57 could be. They could blow past that. So,
yeah,
but
these two guys could go crazy, and both of them go over that total by themselves.
Yeah. So I would definitely bet the over. If I had to just keep it like this, I'd still go the over. Right, because I think it could go 48, 49. For some reason, they always end up hitting like 1 point over or something. So, but
we had a good big teaser last NFL games.
Yeah,
we knocked that one down, and I played 2 of them and won both. And then I had a nice one on the Natty. We won the national championship teaser.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
So I'm taking the winnings from all 3, and I'm putting them together on this one.
Oh no.
For a big teaser.
I love it. Boy,
and then if I win that'll
get you a triple wide cardboard box.
Yeah, man. Super Bowl's gonna be nice. I mean, I'm playing with house money right now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 2 bags of pesos on this one.
I hear you, man. I love it. I love it, man.
Yeah. So on this one, for sure, I'm taking Seattle plus 10.5 over 34. I'm taking New England on that one. And as much as I know they're not going to score a lot of points, I'm going to tease that total down and play over 28.5.
Okay.
So it'll be New England plus 7.5 over 28.5.
Why wouldn't you just go up to the 50s and just play the under on the New England one?
Playing under 54.5?
50. Oh, it's 54. Yeah, that's an 8. Okay, gotcha. Well, because
it's just that whole thing and not wanting to play the under.
I know. I'm with you. I understand. I'd feel bad.
I keep having those flashbacks of those Oklahoma cheerleaders. I can't get underneath one of those. I mean, you can't want.
Yeah, you never want to be under. You never want to be under that.
You can't be under that.
Yeah.
God.
Oh man, I like it. So
I like it.
Yeah, so that's our show for this one. Those are our picks for there. Make sure you like and subscribe and check those comments because we got to put these teasers in there in the comments so that people can see what we're doing. And can see all the money you're going to win that we're going to put on the Super Bowl. So
let's hope we don't lose power on Sunday during this Freeze-Mageddon.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah.
So hey, like and subscribe, please. That really helps us out. We appreciate everybody checking it out. And good luck to everyone. You got any closing remarks before we close this out, man?
Like always, man. Let's get that money.
Let's get it. So, all right, everybody. I hope everybody has a great time watching the games. Hope your power stays on, and I hope you make a ton of money. So,
yes, sir.
A ton of pesos. And we will talk to you guys next time.